Hi, I'm Ken Howard, Executive Board Member and National Spokesperson for the Onyx and Breezy Foundation. In the past 9 years, the Foundation has saved the lives of tens of thousands of animals throughout the United States. The Onyx and Breezy Foundation is unique because every penny of every dollar raised directly benefits animals in need. The Foundation lends financial support to spay and neuter programs, the rescue of animals from kill shelters, the needs of shelters, foster groups, and sanctuaries, and many other worthwhile projects benefiting the welfare of animals. The Foundation also helps individuals with financial hardship to receive medical treatment for their much-loved pets. The video you're about to see is only a small representation of the thousands of animals who have benefited from the open-handed support of our benefactors. Only through their support was any of this possible.
We started something called Project Flying Chihuahuas when we realized that there were places for dogs to go and they were killing so many small young dogs in the city shelters here. We're primarily volunteer-based, and we have a lot of people that pitch in and help us every week because we do it once or twice a week. So we have to have volunteers. The majority of our funds comes right now from the Onyx and Breezy Foundation. We've flown red-listed. What's called red-listed here means that they're on the last days. They're going to be euthanized. Some of the expenses involved are the flight, of course, the crates, the food that we give them, the sweaters, the t-shirts. We also have medical costs on top of that. Some of the places won't take them unless they're spayed or neutered. Without the funds, the dogs don't go. They don't get saved. It's an unfortunate thing to have to say, but without the money, we can't put them on the plane. Our rescue is so appreciative of Onyx and Breezy because the relief it gives to us for these lives that we can save that we could not have saved normally. We just simply have no way of raising that kind of money. When we receive funding from the Onyx and Breezy Foundation, we're really able to just go do our job, get into that shelter, pull 25 to 50 dogs in a week. And because we have to stay ahead of it because they have so many dogs here that they kill. You know, they will put down 20 dogs in a day. We've had shelters tell us that they have not had to euthanize a dog because of how many dogs we took out for a month. For those 30 days, we stopped something, and that's somewhat unseen. For us, it's thrilling. With the funds from Onyx and Breezy, it's allowing us to do large numbers of life-saving shipments. Thanks to Onyx and Breezy, they are going to have a second chance.
Well, this is Dylan. He's half English setter, half Labrador. He was in a shelter almost his whole life when we had found him. He had had almost no human contact. He had never lived in a house. He was having trouble breathing, and we kept taking him to our vet, and they kept prescribing all sorts of different things for asthma, for bronchitis, for whatever, but nothing seemed to be working. So eventually they took some x-rays, found he had a paralyzed larynx, and it was collapsing in, and that was causing him to really be unable to breathe.
Laryngeal paralysis is a neurologic disorder in which the nerve supply to the larynx becomes impaired. It causes severe respiratory distress. Without treatment, it is frequently a fatal disorder.
He's just been very, very attached to her. When she was diagnosed with cancer a year ago, it's amazing how he sensed that she needed him now more than ever.
The vet told us the only choice you have is an operation, otherwise he'll suffocate.
We found out what the cost was, and both my husband and I had lost our jobs just prior to Jen being diagnosed with cancer, so money was a big, big issue.
If we couldn't come up with the money, then our only choice was to put him down, and I just couldn't give up on him like that. Even at his worst, he was still worrying about me. I was just like, he just needs to live. He needs a better quality of life.
He had been there through this with her the whole time. And he would jump on her bed, wrap his legs around her, hold on to her like, it's okay, Jen, I'm here for you. And the call for the Onyx and Breezy Foundation came in saying that they would cover the cost. And so it was just the greatest feeling.
We did the surgery, the patient did well. I saw Dylan recently for a 2-month follow-up, and the dog is doing very well.
Often the cases that we are going to the Onyx and Breezy Foundation with are life and death and need immediate attention. They're critical situations, and we are always able to get in contact with the Onyx and Breezy Foundation.
An organization like the Onyx and Breezy Foundation, who's able to lend financial support to people who are in need during critical times, I think does a remarkable job, and not only helping those people, but society in general.
I think it's amazing. Anybody who's owned a pet knows how tough it is when they go, and especially if there was a small chance, just one factor. You know, there are plenty of dogs and cats and other animals that are put down just because their owners can't afford this, and this gives the animals a fighting chance. It gives the owners, you know, a peace of mind as well, and I think that's amazing. You know, it's just so amazing that people out there are willing to do this for people and animals, people and their pets, because animals, they're a member of the family.
The Onyx and Breezy Foundation thanks you for your generosity and hopes you will continue to lend financial support. It is only through you that we can help every animal reach tomorrow. Thank you, and remember the joy they bring.
Remember the joy.